Man Haron Monis was a 50-year-old refugee who fled from Iran almost 20 years ago. A convert from Shia to Sunni Islam with previous criminal offences. In 2013, he was found guilty of writing offensive letters to the families of Australian servicemen killed in Afghanistan.
This pen is my gun, and these words are my bullets.
Last year, Monis was charged with being an accessory to his ex-wife's murder. Posing as a faith healer and calling himself Sheikh Haron, he was on bail facing multiple charges of sexual assault against 7 women. A man supposedly on the police radar then. His website updated yesterday to show what he said were the victims of American-led airstrikes, with the message, "Muslims want to stop the terrorism of America and its allies." In September, the Prime Minister, Tony Abbott, sent Australian air crews to join the coalition against so-called Islamic State.
There are people who would do us harm. There are people who hate who we are and how we live.
IS responded with this audio message listing Australian soldiers and civilians among disbelievers who should be killed. Within hours, a teenage terrorist suspect was shot dead in Melbourne after he attacked counter-terrorism officers with a knife. Police launched the biggest anti-terrorist operation in Australian history, claiming there was a Woolwich-style plot to behead an Australian in the same area of Sydney as today's siege. Scores of young Australians have joined IS fighters in Syria and Iraq. One of them, 17-year-old Abdullah El-Mir, all the way from Sydney himself.
I deliver this message to you, the people of Britain, and I deliver this message to you, especially the people of Australia. We will not put down our weapons until we reach your lands.
Today's dramatic siege has brought that conflict home like never before, though it seems to have been the work of one man, a so-called lone wolf, almost certainly inspired by IS rather than directed by them, though no less terrifying for those trapped inside for more than 16 hours.